So myself Sahil. And so friends, my name is Sahil. I'm a student from 2019 batch. So how are you all?
Fine.
Freshies, intense,
Yes.
feeling great,
Yes.
giving off send off. Yeah. So I'm here today to guide you some of my career paths I chose after completing my 10th from this school. I achieved so many great achievements after this, and all these teachers there with me, help me with it. Okay? So firstly I like to ask you, how many of you have set your dreams after 10th? Just raise your hands. So what's your dream? Navy officer. Yours? Basically, students dream of becoming engineer, doctor, or something else like in defense or in private sector, businessman. These are the basic dreams you have, right? But there are more career options if you move towards it. Okay. So after 10th, I chose a different path named as cybersecurity. You know that?
Yes.
So cybersecurity is about hacking. You know, it's a white hacker. So after 10, my dream was to become an aviation, a pilot, you know. The most of the students set their dreams, and due to the life, due to some circumstances, you can't achieve it. You know, the life had decided something else for you. So I will just share my experience with you now. After 10, my dream was to become aviation, I said. So after 10, I chose a CS stream in Mumbai University. And after that, I just took a course named and in that I learned so many coding. I fell in love with it. I love to do codings. I made some basic apps. I launched them. And after that, in 12th, when I came, I wanted to crack IIT. You know IIT?
Yes.
IIT Powai. Yeah, the topmost university in our nation. For that cracking IIT, you need to crack JEE. You know JEE entrance exams for engineering. So in JEE, you have to score about 96 or 98 percentile. The cutoffs are different for IIT. For that, you have to just work hard in 11, 12, right? Most of you guys will go in 11, 12, choose some colleges far from your home, travel there just for fun, bunking. Yeah, I know that. I've done the same thing. I wasn't different from him. Okay? So the thing is, in 11, 12, most of you guys just go for fun and you let your dream aside. Do the fun, you travel with your friends, and you just think that after 12, we will pursue our dreams. But it's not true. 11, 12 is the base of your life. If you do well in 11, 12, your life would be set for further 30 years, you know? After 11, 12, there are many competitive exams like JEE, NEET, and for commerce students it's CA, Chartered Accountant, you know, and for defense it's NDA. So this exam must be cracked when you work hard for 2 years, that is 11 and 12. If you waste even a single day, you won't be even close of cracking it. Okay? So from 11, I started preparing for JEE, and in okay, so our exams would be conducted online. So it was a hard, like what can I say, it was like, what if we score below 60%, because the government was like, we will give you marks on base of your prelims or base of your internals. We worked so hard in 11, but what was it for? So at that time, I came to understand you must always keep your plan B ready along with your plan A, okay? So my first dream was for aviation, second was for IIT. So I was like, what should I choose? So firstly, I opted for JEE, Advanced Entrance, okay? And in JEE, I scored 97 percentile. And for 97 percentile, I was just left with 0.1% to take admission in IIT. And I got refused for that. So it was like the worst day of my life. I went there and they were like, no, sorry, you haven't been selected and all. So at that point, while traveling in train and all, I came to know that life has chose some different paths for you. You also don't know. Some of you said you want to become what in Navy, right? In after when you go to 11, 12, your dreams must be different. I bet you. Yeah, that's my experience. Most of the students, my few friends, aeronautical engineer. Now he is doing BSc IT. Why? Because life has chose some difficult path for you, and if you don't struggle at that path, you will just go in the way of your life. So just remember, when your plan A won't work out, just don't lose your hope. Go for plan B. If your plan B don't work out, go for plan C. Okay? So my plan D was ready. That was aviation. And for aviation, you have two paths. For aviation, for becoming pilot, you wanna do NDA, or you want to go to the private school, that's Indira Gandhi National Academy, the best school in our nation. For that, you have to clear the advanced entrance. And for clearing advanced entrance, I have been opted for JEE. So that was my percentage was 97%. So I got selected in aviation in Indira School Academy in Madhya Pradesh. But after that, when I went there, it was like they were demanding for 30 lakh rupees. Because again, my life was saying 30 lakhs, where should I bring it from? Because I belong to an impoverished family, that is low income family. And my mother, father, both are farmers at the village. So when I went to them, I was like, Mohan, I have been selected in such a school, I have to become a pilot. Now I need 30 lakhs. They said that, child, we can't afford such. Just go for some low income path. So I was like, what should I do now? My plan A got went wrong, my plan B gone wrong, so what should I do? So the best path left was international studies. You know about international studies? Most of the nation provide you free studies for international students. You know about that? So how many of you want to go abroad for studies after 12? There are so many among you. So where do you want to go? US. For which course? You don't know that? Okay. Just search about it, okay? You know the entrance in US? No? You don't know about that? Okay. So basically, students go for Canada, Germany, UK, US and Australia. The best country to went for education is Germany, for computer science, for mechanical engineering, because there are public universities which provide you free education. You know about free education? They give you total fundings and they provide you money to learn there. So the third option left with me was international studies. I started searching about it, and after only 1 month, I came up with some plan for Germany and for UK and for Australia. The first plan was in mind was I don't have money and my parents won't pay anything for that. So I was like I should go for Germany because there is free education for almost 4 years. You have to give an entrance exam named Aufnahmeprüfung. That's a basic entrance exam. And it's the entrance exam for German language. You need to learn up to C1 language from Goethe Institute, that's in Mumbai, Lower Parel. So from Goethe Institute, you must learn Germany basic language from A1, A2, and after that, the beginner's language B1, B2, and after that, intermediate language C1 and C2. That's the basic course. But as usual, my life, there was a lockdown time and all the classes were closed. And the only medium I was having was online, that was YouTube, okay? So I started learning the German language from YouTube in lockdown time only. And in only 1 month, I covered up to B2 language of German. I learned German language and then I opted for some of the few universities in Germany, in Berlin, that is TU University. Top 10 in the world, TU University Berlin, you can search that. So that university provides you education with some good packages, and in cybersecurity it is the best university. So the thing you have to do is clear all these entrance exams to go there, and after that you just have to study there in their language. You don't have their books in English language, you have to learn all the subjects in German language and some of their basic coding languages. So the problem here was I joined the university. I cleared their Opnama exam and I studied there 6 months in TU Berlin. I done my conditional course along with ethical hacking. I done some basic programming languages there. Started building some apps, some sites and all. And after that, I came to know that in Germany there are 4 years of education, bachelor, and you only get 5 years visa. So my total education was of 6 years and I was only getting the 5 years visa. So I was like, I have to pay money for that also. Like you have to keep 30 lakhs in your bank accounts to study there. So that was part also was like, no, I can't go there. How I can bring such money? Okay. So after that, I started, when I was in Germany only, I started to find some information about studying in UK, in London. So in London, there is a system called student scholarships. Every year for international students, they give you scholarships. Like 100% scholarship for your studies if you just clear their advanced entrance. You know IELTS? You know? So IELTS is a advanced English exam. Okay? And in that you have to score above 7 bands. If your English is good, then you get admission in India or UK or your US. Okay? So IELTS is basically very important. If you want to go for any of the international abroad countries, you must opt for IELTS. Okay? And make sure you score about 8 bands. Because there are many students from international countries only, they score 9 bands and because of that you won't get admission in that. So make sure you prepare for IELTS, okay, for US, right? Make sure you start preparing in 12th only. You know where is the IELTS center? Just go on Google and search for IELTS, and the fees of IELTS is 15,000, okay, for one exam. If you fail in one exam, you have to repay 15,000 and then you, okay? So in IELTS, I gave IELTS. And after that, I opted for advanced entrance. So advanced entrance is basically the exam which every university take for cutoff. Among 5,000 students, all the international country. Every year in September there is an intake. This coming September also there is an intake for all the international countries. So among the students, you have to just make sure you clear this advanced entrance to take admission in that. Okay? So this advanced entrance was conducted, I guess, in Lower Parel in Goethe Institute. And after that advanced entrance, there was a 1 month gap in which they provide you the foundation course about living there, accommodations and everything, all such things. And basically the thing there is, you have to just study for 4 years, 3 years for bachelor's and 1 year for master's. And then 2 years of job. They give you a visa of that. So I opted for advanced entrance. After 1 month, I got selected in one of the best university named as Cambridge University. So now this coming June, I am going to London in Cambridge University to pursue my goal, that is cybersecurity. And that's it. So the path what I took after 10th and to reach this London, it was not simple like I'm saying that I do that, I have done that. You have to just be focused on your goals. It's not like that plan A got failed, plan B got failed, plan C got, there are many plans. It's not like that. One time there would be one moment in life, the life will decide something else for you, like after 12th, most of the students among you will score low in 10th, like 60%, 70%. And the average student will score about 75%. The students who scores 50% or 60% thinks that they can't go for science stream or they can't be an engineer because they have scored less in 10. It's not like that, okay? Percentage don't matter really. Even if you score 50% or 55% and your dream is to become engineer, just go for it. I would like to say just go for it. Because in 11, 12, when you just, the competition increases, when the strangers, you go in the college, you come across many other students. When the competition increases, you start to build yourself. And when you build yourself, your percentage automatically increases. Okay? I was among you. I was an average student, I guess. In 10th only, I was a very average student. I scored 84 percentile. That was an average percentile, I guess. So after that, I was like, I have to go for science stream in CS. But most of the guys don't know about the CS stream, you know? You only know the plain science stream and then biology science stream and all. The CS stream is a computer science stream. After 10, if your goal is fixed, you want to become a computer engineer or something, you should go. In 11, 12, you come to know about various programming languages in that. And after that, you can achieve your goal easily. Because in 11, 12, your base would be clear. Your programming languages base would be clear. You must be capable of building some good apps. So you should, even if you like, even if you lack of information, you can search on Google about all. So if your goal is to become computer engineer, just don't like take a plain science along with, because in science there are subjects like physics, chemistry, bio, maths, English, and for becoming computer engineer you don't need biology, right? So why to take that? Just fix your goals, stay focused, take a CS stream and go for it if your goal is CS. And for Navy, you should take a plain science, okay? You know in which Navy you want to go, Indian Navy or Merchant Navy? Indian Navy, okay, so you have to give the MBA for that. That's great. So most of the students, your dream would be fixed right now. Am I right? No? So Tanvi, what do you want to become? Stand? So guys, she is my sister. So Tanvi, what's your dream? Just say it. What's your dream basically? I know father wants you to become doctor, but it's not your dream. What is it? What is it? Okay, you will tell me at home. Okay then. So basically I just want to tell you that just don't get burdened yourself by your parents, okay? Like मेरा बेटे को तो मैं डॉक्टर बनाऊंगा, इंजीनियर बनाऊंगा, मेरा बेटा मेरा बिजनेस संभालेगा. Follow your passion. If you're a dancer, go for it. If you are good at acting, go for it. Just don't get burdened yourself by your parents, okay? Just try to explain them that what you want to become, okay? Make sure you owe to them, okay? Like parents, I want to become the actor parent. Please help me with it. Just don't get burdened yourself. Take science stream, it is good. If you want to go for like businessman, go for commerce stream. That's good. It's not like that the science students are greater than commerce students, okay? In 10th, we used to think in same way only. In 10th, most of you guys, our whole batch used to say that we will take science stream. Who will take commerce? It's a very cheap course. It's not like that. In commerce also, after commerce they do CA and they become chartered accountant, you know. That's the best course. The chartered accountants are respected in our country, you know that? Anyone want to become CA? Only 2 students, huh? That's great. That's great. And anyone want to become mechanical engineer? Mechanical engineer? No? No one. Why? Only one. Mechanical engineer by the way. There are many students. All you will become software engineer or something like that. So, doctors? Only one student. Doctors also. And yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And teacher? Who wants to become teacher? See. Why? Teacher's job is the best, you know. If I had a chance, I will become teacher in Gurukul only. Yeah, that's really great. So many of you don't want to become teacher also, not a mechanical engineer. So what's your path? Like, is it different? Computer engineer? Computer engineer also only one. Civil engineer? So what you want to become? That's the problem. Just make your dream set right now. I just want to tell you one thing. It's just a line that came into my mind. A dream is a wish that your heart makes, okay? Just always remember that. A dream is a wish that your heart makes. It's a deep line, it's not only a single line. Just keep it in your mind. Okay, I will repeat once again. A dream is a wish that your heart makes. So follow your passion, follow your goals, intent. Now you don't have to worry about all these, okay? Now you have to only worry that what you want to become. Because in 10th, there would be now time, you will be busy in studying only. In only, after 2 days you will be getting holidays, right? So most of you will feel relaxed. चलो गाँव चलते हैं, चलो मामा के घर, चला जाऊया गावाला, काय झालं आता काय? So in this vacation, make sure most of will be scoring less in 9th, am I right? I also scored very less in 9th. Just make sure you focus on your basic formulas from trigonometry, from 9th standard, and in science also the basic derivation. All the things, these lessons you have in 9th, 10th, these are only the same lessons in 11, 12, you know. Only the extended version of that. It's like you have electric motor lesson. You don't have electric motor. You have it, I guess. You don't have? You have a lesson of electric motor, guys. I know. There is a topic called electromagnetic. Yeah. So what is about it? See, you guys don't know A plus B square. What is it? What is it? Yeah? You raise your hand, right? What is it? Okay. So where did this 2AB came from? You know that? Why? It's a formula, right? A square plus 2AB plus B square. So where does this 2AB came from? That's the point, guys. You just go to the basics. Make sure you go for the basic knowledges, okay? Don't make we have to learn this formula, A square, B square, A cube, B cube. Don't go for it. Go at the basic point, learn how to just convert them into that formula. Just go for it, and after that you will be feeling that maths is very easy, you know. Maths is really, really very easy. Is there the Anjali teacher? Like Anjali teacher used to teach us maths, no?
Anjali sound.
You know, it is not there used to be a PT lecture, Anjali teacher used to take it. Whenever there is a PT lecture, Anjali teacher used to come, no, I will teach you maths today. You know, like, yaar, shit. And we don't used to focus on that, you know. It was like, why to focus? You go at PT lecture, you will not focus, you will just disturb us. Our batch was the worst batch of our entire Gurukul school. And I was the mischievous person, you know. I was like, every teacher used to scold me. Every teacher was like, except Shamila teacher. Kamla teacher was our first teacher who stayed in your batch for entire year. Every teacher who used to come in your class used to run off. In only 1 or 2 months, she used to say, no, I will not teach them. That was the case. Not only I was the mischievous person, okay, it's not like that. I used to only do mischievous things, and I was good at sports too. Now also, I guess I am the fastest runner of the Gurukul. No one has been taken the record of myself. Anyone there who is the fastest runner among you? Huh? Anyone there? No one. I know him. He is the cyclist, right? That one. Yeah. No? Why? You don't play games nowadays? Yeah?
I play games.
So what is your record? You don't go for athletics nowadays? No? Yeah, that's poor, guys. You know, there used to be like 1 second competition in between our guys. All in a fully batch. You know, our batch was full of 50 students. The girls were also like boys, tomboys. Boys used to sit on first bench and the girls used to sit on last bench. There were only few students who used to focus. The best lecture was of our Sanskrit teacher. She used to ask, speaking Sanskrit, I was like, Mama Nama Sahil, done. That was my basic answer. Whenever she used to say me, just read that, okay. Mama Nama Sahil, Dasam Taksham Patami, well, done. She was afraid of her. She was like, what are you guys doing nowadays? You don't know how to, this Sanskrit is so important, focus on it, focus on it. And you used to say like, no, after 10th we'll take Sanskrit. But I would like to say to you guys that Sanskrit is the best language. You know, in Germany, the students go for Sanskrit languages coaching class. Which this specific course in Sanskrit. The German language was basically originated from Sanskrit word. You know? So Sanskrit is the best language. You should focus on it. It's not like that you have 50% Sanskrit, 50% Hindi, so you will only go for Hindi because Kamla teacher is very good and polite. Kamla teacher don't scold or beat, nah? It's not like that, okay? I have seen her. She hasn't beaten me. She was like, what can I say, a second mother to me in 7th standard. She came and everything changed, you know, like she came and she was the first teacher who used to like, okay, you have done Mr. Singh, that's good, sit. Yeah, and she was the only teacher in Hindi lecture that used to eat tiffin. And she used to say, okay, done, just keep it. We were only afraid of Shamila teacher used to give only like, if you don't miss your thing, go sit down and write the assignment 2 times. You were like, yeah, assignment. Who will write it? So that were the best memories. I had a flashback. There was a time our 10 was got over and we were sitting like this. I was at the last, as always, at the last, passing some comments. Then the principal sir called me, come here, Sahil. I was from playgroup to 10th standard in same school only. Our school was at first at Mount Hospital and then we came here and we had a very beautiful connection. Our principal sir and principal ma'am are the best, you know. They knew that I don't have, my family background is very poor. They never burdened me for paying fees. They said that your child is bright. Just don't care about fees. You have came in the best school. You don't have to worry about it. The teachers will help you to achieve your goals, you know. Even if you lag behind, they will just pull you and bring you towards success. Yeah, that happened with me. In 7 and 8, I was the topper. Then in 9, I made some beautiful distraction. Yeah, that's human psychology. It's not like that. That's human psychology. You are in 10, you will go for 11, 12 in college, you will come to know that. हाँ मम्मी मी कॉलेजमध्ये अरे नाही मरीन्सला नाही कॉलेजला आहे. Yeah, that was yeah. But we never used to. My attendance were always 100%. You know, ask any of the class teacher. Every day I used to come early in the morning. Hey, you know that I was the head of the school. I was also the head of the school at that time. But okay, you haven't done even a 1% of Mr. Sahil. Even a 1%. I was the worst. You know. And then every single day I went to supervisor's office. Sunday teacher, she used to say, Sahil, you are a bright student. Focus on your studies. Please, you are a very bright student, Sahil. Yeah, we expect something best from you. What are you doing nowadays? Yeah. So I used to think, yeah, what am I doing? I'm just studying also, doing vicious things also. What should I do now? So that phase, our class teacher was Bhagyashri teacher. She's not there, I guess. The Bhagyashri teacher came and she was like she was having a very friendly nature. In 10th standard she came in our class and she was the first teacher who used to come and say, okay, so want to study or just pick? Yeah, and used to sit on our first bench. And after that, our interest towards science got very, very good. She used to teach us with very beautiful examples. Everything. And what are your like? What you want to score in 10? What is your like basics? 80%, 85%? What is it? How much? 95. Who is about 70? About 70? No, about 75? About 80? About 85? About 85? All? Wow. Like, wow. My brother, we are three, Chavan, Sahil Chavan, and one is also the Lalit Chavan. Our gang was like Sahil Chavan, Lalit Chavan, Anurag Chavan, Ashutosh Chavan, Abhishek Chavan. Yes, this was a group. Yeah, and our score, your basic score, how much you want to score in 10? My brother is to 50%. That's enough. I will go for commerce, that's good. I just don't want to go. Yeah. He was very sad for his course. And now he is studying mechanical engineering. See, ask any of the teachers, the students who used to perform big are now doing better. Just don't like, among you guys, there must be top 3 students. Who are there in studies? Top 3. Top 3? Top 3 result only. In 9th, who was top 3? Oh, okay. So it's like a hustle, you know. You came top 3. Yeah. In our class, there was such a hustle between Sanjay Babu's class teacher and our class teacher. In discipline also, and in everything. Because you were handling 8 batch now also. 10th A. At present, so your recess is gone. You have to maintain all of your discipline, you know. It's like she taught many things to us. So because of her, I guess I cleared IELTS. IELTS is not an easy language. She was like used to always push ourselves. Like even if you score bad, that's great. Score good, score good, score good. She was like always supporting us in English. She wasn't like that. Okay, that's if we can pass, I will give 1 mark. He will pass. She was not like. She made us study. She made us feel very things like discipline. In foreign countries, the main thing that matters is discipline. You know, you have to pay fines and you have to go back to your country. You have to maintain very discipline. Even if you want, you should do like what can I say? Do at your home, whatever you want. Just don't go out to us and show that we are from India. Speeding on the roads, throwing garbage. एक आयरे बाबा चलतो का. Just don't do these things, okay? Going in the name of the school, going on lotus points. Yeah, most of the students do this. I know that. Among you only guys, I know many of the students. I know only most of you, I guess. Yeah, Akshit. Yeah, right? I remember most of the students' names. So just I want to tell you that it's your life. Carve it beautifully and just set your goals right now. Search was the best suitable path for you in your life. Okay? Like if you want to become, what can I say? You know about aeronautical engineering. Anyone there? Aeronautical engineer. That's great, Sanam. So what is aeronautical engineering basically? Like basic knowledge you would be having, right? What is it?
Aeronautical engineering is all about how to fly a plane, or we can go in NASA or ISRO by the help of aeronautical engineering. We can design planes to fly better and move more speeder and
Yeah, that's great. Our airlines are working because of them, the aeronautical engineers, who are just shortly known as the mechanics of airplanes. They make parts like, yeah, yes, okay.
Some mechanics like wings, turbines. So yeah, there is such.
That's great. Okay. That's great. That's why I asked you. The aeronautical engineering is the best part. If you go for it, just go for it. Okay. Just don't think that oh I failed, I got less marks. I should choose different path. Just don't make your mind distract on different goals. Okay. If you are just like what can I say? I want to become. There is a wheel of fire in your heart that I want to become aeronautical engineer. Just be it. Okay. I will meet you after 5 years. What's your name? Pratnesh? Shinde. You know my sister? Okay, thank you. Okay then, the aeronautical engineer, I got one. Anyone of you want to become pilot now? Pilot? No one? No one? You don't know much about pilots? You know? I would like to just say one thing, the pilot, the pilot, the career in pilot is the best. After 12th, there is an 18 months program, okay, for pilot. In any of the, what can I say, Udan Academy, there is an 18-month program for pilot where you graduate, and after only 18 months, there is a program for CPL. A CPL is a license for pilot. It's a legit license for pilot. After that, you can go in any of the airlines. In only 3 years, you can be a pilot. And you know the basic salary of a pilot? That is 4 to 5 lakhs. Yeah, it's the best part. You should think in this way, like what can I do to make my future better? Because in this world, the only thing now matters is how you make your future beautiful. Among 50% students from the middle class family, you know, right? How many are there from the middle class family? See, 100% students. There must be many problems in your life like paying fees of school or tuition fees, anything, and you just let your dream aside for that. So that my parents can't pay, so that I should focus on some different goals. Okay? Just write everything as an option. Everything. Like what can I say? If you want to become pilot, you don't have money, you can't go for 18-month course. Crack NDA. That's a government exam. When you crack NDA, they help you to become pilot. You can also join Air Force and serve our nation. Everything has an option. In my case, I chose Germany because I don't have the fees to pay in universities. If I had the money, I would have chosen Australia. That's the case. Everything has an option. Just what can I say now? If you want to go for fashion influencer, yeah, that's the best thing nowadays. The fashion influencer, they are earning more than doctors nowadays. In foreign countries, what can I say? Most of the students, if you want to go for doctor, go for Russia. That's the best. Now, I don't know, you know or not. In Philippines, for MBBS, for doctors, they have just cancelled the license of Indian students. Most of the students from previous 3 years for MBBS, they went there in Philippines. And now the new rule has been assigned that Indian students can't get a license of Indian MBBS doctors who used to study in Philippines. And these students are now in a big problem. They are saying that what's the benefit now? We came here, we studied MBBS, what now? Because in most of the foreign countries, they pay doctors like a monthly salary. What can I say? 18,000, 15,000, 16,000. And in India, the doctors are earning more than lakhs. So most of the students go for MBBS in foreign countries. They return and then they give the Indian medical exam for becoming a doctor here. They have to do that for acquiring a legit license. They come here and then open their whatever they want. If they are MD, they will go for hospital and all. This is the best part, or the doctor's part are set. They don't have to worry, because after 12 they just have to give the NEET exam. If they score above 550 marks, NEET exams. These students who raised their hand on I want to become doctor, you have to score above 550 marks. 550. Above 550. Out of 700. For taking a government college, you have to score above, I guess, 600. And that's very hard. Very hard. If you want to become a doctor, from 11th onwards, start studying for NEET. It's like I will just study in 12th only. It's like very easy. Because the path you would be left with would be the M pharmacy and all. You won't be becoming doctor if you don't clear NEET. That's it. Because the funding for doctor in private colleges are 1 crore rupees. 1 crore. Can you pay that? No, right? So that's why I'm saying that a search on the Google, you have, most of the students would be having mobile phones right now. Yeah. So instead of wasting time on social media like Instagram, not on Facebook nowadays, we don't use Facebook, right? Like Instagram, Snapchat, not boys but girls. Streaks. Yeah, even my sister too. I caught her yesterday maintaining streaks. I asked her, what is this? I'm maintaining streaks, she said. So guys, just search every single thing you can, okay? Because what it will be like after 12, you say to home that I want to become doctor. My parents will say, so give exam. And if you won't crack it, then you would be left with only the medical field like the pharmacy, biomedical and all this stuff. So for doctors, I would like to request, just study hard in 11th, 12th for NEET. And for engineers, what can I say? Even if they don't give JEE, they would having the option of CET. CET is an entrance exam. You know that? CET is an entrance exam. That's a very medium level exam. You just have to crack, and above 90% you will get admission in best colleges like Sumaya, VJTI. Yeah, these are the best colleges. Just see the placements of the colleges in Mumbai, okay? The highest placement colleges in Mumbai is IIT. Then it's Sumaya. The top 5 colleges. If you want to become the part of their campus, just make sure you study hard in 11th, 12th. Just don't let you think that, yeah, it's 12th, I will study, 11th, I have to just do enjoy. Okay? So that's it, I can say. Thank you so much for being such a patient crowd, okay? And thank you so much, teachers. Thank you so much.
Anyone is having any doubt to ask to Sahil? One doubt.
So as you said, all the career options are great, but was your mentality the same as it is as now, after that? You said that all the career options are best and given the knowledge about it, but was your mentality the same as you passed the time?
Oh, okay, that's a great question. In 10th, right? In 10th, my mentality was to become, I said, I want to go for aviation. I said it, right? So in 10th, my mentality was like, I will just do mischievous things in December. And then after that, I will study January, February. And then in March exam, then holiday. That was the basic mentality, yeah. And that's the mentality of yours also. That there is a time for 10. I will enjoy. So don't just enjoy. I will say enjoy. Roam here and there. I used to do the same thing. I know you guys. Most of the guys I used to see on PH High, on Panvel Highway only. Yeah, I know. I know most of you. Okay. So I just like to say your mentality should be like, there should be a fixed time. The best thing you can do is, I will say, make a timetable. Yeah, make a timetable. Count subjects, distribute each subject according to your days. On which day, every subject you at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours. That's it. You can cover up to one lesson a day. There are hardly, I guess, 14 to 15 lessons. There are hardly up to 14 to 15 lessons. Even if you cover half of the chapter a day in 1 month, your whole syllabus will get covered. See, it's easy, right? Most of the chapters only, I will do half chapter. In 1 month, my science will be completed. But most of you just follow this schedule for 1 or 2 days, or for 1 week. And after that, they start thinking, oh, yeah, it's a real boredom. Yeah, what am I doing? Just wasting your time. I have so many months. When I bet that when the month of September arrives, September or October, and when your prelims, so I'm like prelims are in December, right? When the prelim arrives, you would be like, you would be shaking your hands and like, what should I do now? The prelims are there. I haven't completed even a single subject. At that point, you would be regretting you have done in this 4 to 5 months. Me too. I regretted. That made me do all these things, you know. After, who would have known that after 10 I would be just pursuing for international studies. That wasn't my dream also. You know, you learn from your failures. If you score less mark in 10, learn from it, score good in 12. You know, I scored 84 in 10, but I scored 19 12. Yeah. And that too also, our exam was held online, but we got, I was in Mumbai University, I was in computer science stream, so it wasn't like, we were having the exams in codes. We had to do exam for programming languages. So our exams were held offline in January month. Upon that we got marks. In 11, 12, I left Badlapur, first of all I would like to say. When I scored less in 10th, I was like, yeah, I was the topper and what I have done. Everyone was like, we have expected some good marks from you. And then after that, I started realizing that what have I done? I must have like done something, and I must have just slowed my, what can I say, the grasping power. I slowed my grasping power, literally. I was like, I used to study 3 to 4 hours a day. And in 9th and 10th, I used to study only 1 hour. Only 1 hour. And that too, only math. Not science, not English, not anything. Only math. So I was like, things I've done were only beneficial for my friends, you know. My friends who used to live with me, all the friends, used to take help from me. That they were like, oh Sahil, just help me with this, oh Sahil, just help me. And I was like, yeah, they're my friends, I should help them. And that's a very good nature of yourself, you should help your friends. Yeah, but when you help your friends, just try to make sure they also help you. Okay? When you say them that study with me, they say, no, yeah, just we will go outside. Okay? Just don't make such friends. That, oh, you are studying, so let's go outside. You will just come in 1 hour, 2 hours, that's cool. Okay? Make sure your friends and you work accordingly. Done? Any more questions? You can I said about science field, commerce field, art. Among 100 people, only 5 people will go for art. From Sunday teacher class, only 1 student went for art, right? Muskan Tiwari. Yeah, Muskan is competitor. You don't have competitions in your classes. You know, we used to compete like you got 360, I got 361. Yes. Yeah, we were like that. Whenever our paper used to come, we don't used to see our marks. But yeah, Sakshi Borse. Sakshi Borse was my best competitor. Yeah, Kamna teacher would have known. Kamna teacher, one day Kamna teacher told her, Sahil got 15 marks and she got 20. And after when paper came, I got 19 and she got 18. Yes, yeah, that's the case. Our competition was on another level. You guys can't even think
we used to score 20 out of 19 and a half and 90 such marks. In social studies, so it was very very difficult to score because because of the handwriting and cutting. Yeah, but the best thing Sir teacher taught us was for board exams. The cuttings we do in our writing while writing the exam. It just leave a bad impression on your paper, you know. The more your paper is neat and clean, the more you will get marks. The more the teacher will get attracted towards your paper to check, you know. There are many methods. You will come to know there are many methods taught us to write English paper. Start from the back side. Go for you have enough time. Go for letter writing. Go for essay. You have enough time because in the end, when you present English paper, in the end you have only half or 45 minutes left. And you have to cover many topics like essay writing, like what can I say, what else they have? Every writing skill, story writing, then you would be having appreciation, right? Yeah, appreciation. So you have to cover this and in 45 minutes you get so tired writing that paper, your just brain gets dull. It's like, yeah, you won't be getting any ideas in your mind while writing these writing skills. So the best way to achieve great marks in English, let's start from writing skills. At the start of the paper, your mind is fresh. You can get good ideas with it. That's the golden trick. Teacher only shared us before prelims, I guess. Yeah, the writing skills, go from it. That's the best way to score good marks in English. Because this idea came to my mind because of Tanvi. She said to me, I got very less time to every subject. It's not like that, it's a language, I will give only 15 to 16 days because it's a language. The language is a scoring subject. Even if you get less marks in, what can I say, science or history, the language marks covers it. Because if you won't do any grammatical mistakes, where they can cut your marks? If you won't leave any mistakes, so where they can cut your marks? That's the point, right? In science, you have to ratify, or I don't know, most of the students would be ratifying all the answers, blah 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 blah, or your fingertips, ABC, ABC, A, ABC, ABC, A. Yeah, most of the students do that. So the science, the social science, the Hindi is the best. Hindi is really the best, you know, the conversation. I'm not saying because conversation is sitting right side listening to me, but literally Hindi is the best. You can score about 45 in Hindi. No, I guess 5 in Hindi easily. Any doubts? Any? What? What age? To 12 only. Age? I am. Can you guess my age? What's my age right now? 19. 19. My age is 19. I'm only you would be 16 or 17. It's like I'm only 19 years old right now. I haven't achieved all my goals. I haven't, like, I can say I have only achieved the 10% of my goals. There are many goals to achieve, okay? I have just got selected right now in Cambridge University. It's my second year. And now I would be starting my journey like you only. After 10, the new journey begins. The 11, 12, then degree. There are many more challenges to come in front of you. Okay? Any more doubts? Any doubts regarding your career? Any doubts? No one? Paka? I know. Sir, I yeah, yes. Oh, रे बोल. See, biology. So for 11, 12, just go for science with including biology, IT. You know that, right? No? Go for any of the colleges around you. Any of the colleges. Just complete your the 11, 12 colleges doesn't matter. Okay? Don't think that we are at BJPI, so many, so we are best. Even if you study at others 11, 12, it would be great. Yeah, because you won't be understanding this until your exams come. There are many students who travel 2 to 3 hours to Dadar to give exams. They have to leave their home 4 hours before. And in the between, they can't study. So what's the profit of taking good colleges in 11, 12? Any profit? No. The only thing matter is your knowledge. Take the college, which can give you best knowledge around you. Like there are many colleges. I can go like in Ulhasnagar, CHM. Then there is Thakur College would be very very. So Somaya is a good college. K. Brother was in my bag. So you are there in which yoga. That's great. So you can pursue for Birla College. They will be giving you easy admission, you know. Yeah, that's great. And Birla College is also good for study. You can just in side by side they will support you for your in yoga, right? So they can support you for that. Okay? Any more questions? Yeah. For athletics, there are many competitions going on around here. You know, you can, it's not mandatory you have to complete 11, 12 for going in sports competition. I was 16 years old. I played national at Delhi. I was in college. I played national at Delhi in running, in 100 meters. There is not an age for athletics, you can go at any age for that. It's not compulsory you will go after 11, 12 for athletics. It's not like that, okay? Thank you. Any more questions? Yeah, go for it. There will be many doubts in your mind. Anything? Nothing. And yet, there is a college. Which profession is doing it? NDA, what college should I choose? You can choose anything. After you give your 12th exams, after 1 month there is an NDA exam and in Dadar I guess. NDA exam, your center would be mostly probably in Dadar or something. So when you clear that NDA exam, there is an, you should increase your some millimeters of height, you know. There is a medical exam, if you won't crack it, you won't be selected in NDA. Okay? Just make sure your health is fit for that. So many. Not even a single student raised hand from the, what can I say, from backwards. Hey, you are, what can I say, Sakshi Jinwan's brother, right? Raj Jinwan. Okay. Your sister was also from our background. So any doubts, guys? Bring doubts. I am here to help you, literally. I just want you guys to pursue your dreams. Just don't let your dreams end in India. Okay? Many countries who want, you know, I just want to share a small experience. In Germany, there was a simple delegation term of integration, and the students were like, you don't know this. And that sum I learned in 10th. I was like, bro, you don't know this sum. You learn in 10th. Yeah, their knowledge system is very poor in Germany. You know, the students there just, what can I say, they don't focus much on studies. The students there go for mostly for their passions like dance and all, the fashion designing and all this stuff. That's why there are widely range of admissions open in international countries. Just make sure yourself that you can, as much profit you can make, okay? Go for it. To do BMS, Yeah, mass media. The BMM, I guess commerce field. You have to take commerce field. Then after 11, 12, you should take a course in BMM. Okay? After that, you can become a journalist. But now you dream of to become a biological scientist. Plan B, yeah, that's great. Okay, that's great. But see. The best example is plan B, that is journalist. You can't just fulfill it. You know why? The engineer, the scientist you want to become is from science field and the journalist is from commerce field. How can you do that? Both at a time. Understood? How can you do that? Use convenient path. Okay? Yeah. That's great. You can go in the other, the Oiler Institute. That's the best institute for hotel management. They give great placements in Taj Hotel and I guess Sahara Hotel. Yeah. Any questions? Yeah. See, I was on the arts, right? She asked me about arts. I haven't answered her question. So for arts field in 11, 12, after 11, 12, most of the students take arts for giving competitive exam like MPSC, UPSC, for becoming IAS collectors. Most of the Muslim also want to give MPSC, IAS, so if you want to, because MPSC, UPSC is the exam in only Indian nation for becoming IAS and all. You can't pursue this in foreign countries. They have different educations for that. Okay? So if you want to pursue many streams like, what can I say, the side streams like designing and all, you know. Now for you can do PhD in history also from arts. You can do you can achieve many of the research and that's great. The arts field is also very best if you do. Okay? So, any questions, guys? Yeah. What? Career planning. My daily routine. My daily routine for 11, 12, where at morning I used to wake up, then I used to sell newspapers. From 6 to 8, I used to sell newspapers. After that, from 9 to 12, my colleges was there. After that, from 1 to 4, I used to do small work at one of the hotels. And after in the evening, I used to do events and sleep. I haven't just shared much of my experience with you. Like, it was very struggling part for me. Very struggling part. You guys have your support of your parents. That's really great. They can support you. You can achieve your goals very easily. Okay? So, any doubts? Yeah. LLB for law. Yeah, there is a college in Ulhasnagar. Yeah, that's a really good college. My one of the friend is studying there. That's a very good college for LLB. Okay? Just search for it. Yeah. Stream online on YouTube also.
But as the family, they only post this type of channel to get me.
Force you to take engineering or something other place, right? And you want to become an ESP, what in electronics or engineering, right? So all you can do is just study 11, 12. You can take a basic science stream or commerce stream if you want. Side by side, it's not like that you have to make career in ESP that you have to play games for 24 hours. None of your parents will allow that. My child want to play games in future. Let him play. It's not like that. Side by side, just make sure you have a plan B as I said. ESP is your plan A. So make sure the plan B is study like 11, 12, science or commerce. Anything you want, okay? What Italy is, they don't take fees from you. They pay 8 lakhs yearly to you for studying there. You know this truth? Italy pays you 8 lakhs yearly to study there because of the lack of students. Any of the university in Italy just pay you for studying there, for living there, for what can I say, to stay there. They also provide you what can I say, staying license easily. So if you want to go for fashion designing, make sure the Italy is the best option. So which stream? See, to 11, 12. After that, give IELTS exam, score about 8 points, and after that, just contact me. Okay? After that, because most of the universities, their portal is online, and due to some of the issues they take fees from you, you students. I would be an international student right then, I would help you. Okay? Information? See, most of my friends dance, right? There are many friends who are my choreographers too. Not from my batch, from my seniors like Jill Bora. You know me. She's your teacher. That's great. Yeah, so Jill Bora, you know her, right? So that dance option is also great. You can take a very great help from our shakers. Like, yeah. So make sure you take help from him. And side by side, ask Jill. Because Jill, she took commerce for 11, 12, I guess. And that's great, it's up to you. Most of the students think that arts is easy, commerce is medium, science is difficult. It's not like that. It's opposite. Arts is difficult. You know why? Because for science, for 3-line question, even if you write one word answer, you will get full marks. One word answer, you will get full marks for science. Because all the thing matter is your knowledge. But in arts, they have to write one, two page answers for getting full marks. Yeah, full also they don't get for that. Any questions? Yeah. There's a group. A doctor. Best way to become doctor. Best college. As I said, guys, the answer to this question is only one. Take a convenient college, like what can I say? Don't take a far away college like Somaya and all, so that you can face problems like traveling, because your the basic, the 11 starts from I guess July, August or September, and in that season it's a rainy season, and you will face many problems while traveling. You will be coming late home, you will be very tired, your brain would be like, what can I say? It would be like, yeah, I am so tired, I will not study. Take a convenient college. Take a college like CHM, Bisla, KK, that would be fine for 11 plus. You want to become like what can I say, doctor? Make sure 11, 12 join good classes for me. Okay. If you can study by yourself, that's great. Join good classes for me. I can give you one best option. The PACE Academy, you know. PACE Academy. No? It's in Kalyan, I guess. The PACE Academy is in Kalyan. They prepare students for JEE and NEET. The academy is like you take admission there. It's college also, so you don't have to go for college. It's an integrated path. Okay? This is the path the most of the guys would be knowing while taking admission. The integrated path is like you don't have to go for colleges, just you have to go to colleges for taking exams. That's it. Okay? So if you want to become doctor, make sure you clear NEET, okay? All the best. Any questions, guys? Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for clearing all of that quiz. Most important, clap for him. You know why the clapping is? Do you remember my yesterday's lecture? I gave a lecture, acceptance is the best word in one's life. He accepted what he did in 2018-19. Okay? And it needs a great courage to accept in front of mic. Everyone don't have that here. And the biggest part, he's standing with us at present. Whatever he said that he was mischievous, he was notorious, that is a part of his age, I can say. But he was disciplined at the same time, listening to whatever the people were saying. Therefore, he was stressing much more on the discipline and